state, all over the West Coast, all over the country, all over the world, really come together for some incredible melee, some incredible ultimate, and we are about to get started here with Xavier versus Shuton. Talk to me about this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Shuton, no stranger to the world scene, the international scene, and obviously, like you said, Xavier from Oregon, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct.
Yeah, this matchup, I feel like it's not the worst thing in the world, to be fair. The thing is that I think both of these characters can just destroy each other with one advantage state, especially if, for example, Olimar has like white and 2 purples. Because of the low knockback with the white throw, it just combos into purple aerials for so long. And then obviously deep breathing is just like a menace with Wii Fit Trainer.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, whew, and we're seeing a clinic here in just how you can edge guard and exploit the fact that, like you were saying, Wii Fit damage blender, you can do some truly incredible stuff just by landing one confirm. But off stage, Wii Fit has a pretty linear recovery. Man, this is going to be a scrappy match. You can already tell. They're going to pull no punches.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Shuton of all Olimars is very scrappy. Like, they're, like, you know, in the past, there used to only be, like, 2 big Olimar players, but, you know, in Smash 4, which was, like, the Buzz and Shuton, and they were both polar opposites. Now there's more of a hybrid. Obviously, there's players like Candle, MFA, you know, Myron before COVID as well. So, but Shuton definitely is a scrapper for sure. However, the thing is, back air out of shield, Wii Fit deep breathing back air out of shield will hit like a freight train.
Absolutely. And yeah, calling that, I mean, that was what took that first stock. And Xavier is doing a really good job here, playing around the Pikmin, playing around that kind of burst range, picking the options. And even though, yeah, he's kind of getting picked apart a little bit by some of these Pikmin, to, as I say that, take the extra damage, you just can't get smacked by the purple Pikmin. Dying from the center of stage there, I don't know if that was bad DI.
The rage right there actually affected it, but that, hypothetically, that one up smash at 0 leads into 70. Like, it's actually really, his damage output is insane. And yeah, like you said, getting picked apart right now, you can 2-frame the ledge with down tilt, you can 2-frame the ledge with down smash whenever Wii Fit's trying to recover as well. So it makes it really difficult for Wii Fit to kind of just do anything. But the thing is that Shuton also plays in a way, he plays like he's telegraphing his next lineup whenever he is like setting up, which makes him so scary to deal with because he's like conditioning you for grabs, and blue's not even out yet, but he knows it's coming. So like right now, you pretty much have to worry about blue at this point.
What an F tilt, and Xavier keeping this incredibly competitive as, like we were saying, we just need, oh man. People are just exploding on the screen. I mean, how fast was that game?
That game was very quick.
It was very quick.
Yeah, and I think that every game is probably going to be very quick. Like you said, both of these players looking very keen to just scrap against one another for sure. And that interaction at the very end is also, that's kind of like a vibe check, because we talked about how, like, once you're conditioned to shield and once that blue is out, like, you're just going to get randomly grabbed. I think Xavier knew that. However, Shuton was like, you're dropping shield. Okay, here's just a F smash. Here you go.
Hold this for me real quick.
Absolutely. So it definitely can prove to be a little bit of a disadvantageous situation if you don't know what you're doing. And like you said, not a lot of Olimars in the PNW, right? So
no, not at all.
I feel like it's kind of like a rite of passage when you play your first good Olimar, because like, it looks as bad as it was. Like, it usually goes that way when you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, this game, I mean, you've got a game with nearly 100 characters, and some of them are kind of like, you know, you know what you're getting. If you haven't really played a bunch of Lucinas, it doesn't really matter, because it's literally the sword archetype. Olimar is a silly, strange character, and yeah, has kind of always been a little bit of a misfit. Just going off stage here, sniping Xavier, and like I was saying earlier, just making use of the fact that Wii Fit may be a menace on stage with deep breathing and have an incredible combo game, but off stage, it's really Shuton's place to play.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love the toss into the cross up with the nair, and then just gets a free up tilt after. Just trying to just keep Xavier at bay and just playing a lot trickier too. And this is pretty much God lineup. When you have red or white, that was very interesting. I think that might have been an air dodge, I believe. So
yeah,
definitely didn't look like Shuton should have died there. But regardless, purple's still scary here at the ledge for sure.
Yeah, smack. Just a huge chonker coming through with that big old purple boy coming in to finish off that stock. All right, Xavier getting some counterplay here, though, keeping Shuton at ledge. We're scrapping here.
Yeah, trying to find something right here actually doesn't look too bad in this situation. Okay, now it looks a little bad.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the percent. Okay, answering back, but I mean, you just took like, what was that, like 70, 80?
Yeah, after 0, like around 20%, you can up smash into 2 dares, and it'll always do that much damage. Like, it's actually just kind of crazy. And obviously, it depends on what Pikmin do you have, but yeah, like this one, it's like if you mess up one time, there it is.
There it is.
You're just gonna die to, like, red back here kills that early too. Obviously, purple destroys everyone. And I think that like the big thing about this matchup is Olimar doesn't do very well when he's being suffocated by like optimal combo routes, because like Whistle's really fast. I think it's like I want to say 8. I could be wrong on that, but it's really fast. And you get a hit of armor so you can get out of the combo. But if you just suffocate Olimar, there's not really much you can do. There's no like crazy get out of jail free options other than Whistle and maybe up smash out of shield. But obviously it depends on how good your whatever move on their shield is. So, and I think that small battlefield is actually not that bad of a pick because you want a smaller stage.
Yeah, I just think what Xavier has to deal with and figure out, we noticed at the end there, Shuton actually went so deep down against that just offstage situation, really confident to just go down and try and kill Xavier, and he's just had trouble trying to figure out how to not get smacked off stage. He just doesn't have an answer quite yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
But here we go again. Okay, going to get back in time, but just like, it's been a problem so far.
Yeah, Shuton has no fear. That's the big thing that people don't understand. A lot of people are terrified of deep breathing Wii Fit, and Shuton is just not afraid. He's played like really bad matchups and has shown no fear into it. And then, yeah, it just gets a big opening. Another interaction that we saw, actually, so Wii Fit likes to hang at the ledge and just like re-grab the ledge. That's crazy, by the way.
Yeah,
that's why this matchup is not as bad as people think.
Because you can just, that was what, 85%?
Yes.
You're just dead.
Yes. Whenever Wii Fit wants to plank, Olimar can actually just down tilt, and it'll low profile under the side B, and it'll also hit Wii Fit trying to get back onto the ledge. 2 frames as well, and then it just pops him up for an aerial. So it's actually like, you can't play too much of the ledge game as Wii Fit, which is kind of where generally Wii Fits want to live, you know?
Yeah, and then also Wii Fit obviously has some set play and projectile game, obviously, but it's just being faced by this wall of nameless heroes that Olimar throws out that take these balls, take these rising suns, and yeah, it's a problem here for him to try and get through.
It's actually, yeah, it's so, this looks so rough. I'm telling you, like, if you don't know like the matchup that well, it just looks this bad. And we say that, it's actually not that bad. This game 3 is actually the closest that it's been. The other 2 games were a lot worse for sure. But last stock on winner's side for Xavier right now, if they can't find some 2 crazy stocks right now on Shuton. On top of that, you got to find 3 more games. This is the optimal lineup. Yeah. Super optimal lineup because of like the pummel and the grab. It does a little bit more damage with the white, and then purple just does its magic, and you just get sniped. Yeah. That's like, there's not much to say. It's just
you're absolutely right. And like you were saying, is sometimes you're going into a match like this, you know that you're facing like the rep of this character.
Yes.
And it's one thing if you have a lot of in-region experience. Like, I know in Oregon, there's a bunch of really good Robs. So if you're playing against a big boss or something like that, like, you've got that experience. So, like, yeah, you're going to play someone who has that high